Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something that may sound simple, but it's actually quite deep and powerful. It's called the International Day of Happiness. At first, you might think it's just a day for feeling good, being grateful and thinking positively. And yes, tours are great things, but the real story behind this day is much more meaningful. The International Day of Happiness is a project created by the United Nations with the goal of making happiness possible for everyone, not just for a lucky few. The main idea is true happiness only exists when there is equality. When everyone has access to basic human rights like safety, education, and health care. Now, why this day celebrate on March 20? The date is special because it's the equinox, a time when day and night are almost exactly the same length all around the world. The equinox represents balance and equality. Since happiness is something all people deserve equally, the equinox is a perfect symbol. This day has been celebrated by all 193 United Nations member countries since 2013. 2013. But how did this idea start? We can trace it back to 1972 when the king of Bhutan, Jigme Signe Wangsuk, said that a country's success shouldn't be measured by money or production, but by the happiness of its people. He introduced something called cross nation happiness or GNA. It was not just a slogan. Bhutan created a real system to measure it. They asked citizenry 300 questions about their mental health, education, living condition, time use, and more. The results are compared every year, and the government uses this data to make decisions that improve people's lives. This idea even inspired other places like Seattle in the United States, Victoria in Canada, and the state of Vermont to start using similar happiness measurement. Now, let's talk about the person who helped bring this idea to the world. His name is Jaime Ilian. In 2011, he suggested the idea of an International Day of Happiness. It was officially accepted by the United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon in 2012. Jaime's story is inspiring. He was born in Calcutta, India, and became an orphan at a young age. He was later adopted by an American nurse named Annabelle Ilian, who traveled around the world helping orphans. Growing up, Jaime saw many children who had lost their homes, lived in war zones, and were suffering in poverty. He wanted to make a change, so he worked in the areas of children's rights and human rights. His life experience helped shape the vision for the International Day of Happiness. The United Nations now creates the World Happiness Report, where they compare happiness level between countries. This report on social, economic, and environmental well-being. It's not just about how much money a country has, but whether people feel safe, healthy, and supported. The United, the United Nations also believes that happiness is a human right, just like the right to education or the right to healthcare. The right to be happy is something every person should have, no matter where they live. So, what can we do? We can reflect on what happiness means to us and how we can support happiness for others. Maybe it means being kind to someone, speaking out for fairness, or simply helping a friend who's struggling. It could also mean supporting organizations that work to improve living conditions, education, and mental health around the world. Remember, the International Day of Happiness is not just about personal joy, it's about global well-being. When we help others, we make the world a happier place, not just for them, but for all of us. So on March 20 and every day, let's spread happiness, not just by smiling, but by caring, sharing, and working together for a more equal world. Thank you so much for listening.